everybody. How y'all doing? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, as promised, from this morning's video, if you didn't catch it, unfortunately, it wouldn't post to a couple of accounts or whatever, at least the post notification. Head on over to the blog and or the YouTube channel, and then you can catch it, okay? But anyway, we have a lot to cover. So on some of these decks you will recognize, and some of them you won't. So let's go ahead and dive into this. First up is the Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. All right. And the first card that was drawn is the number 22 card. That's a 2/2 card, the Dragonfly Spirit. Truth transcends illusion. All right. Second card that was pulled, this is from the top of the deck, first one from the bottom. It's the 65 card, that's the 6/5 card, the Whale Spirit. Trust the Great Mystery. All right. Second card, also from the top of the deck, the number 29 card, that's the 2/9 card, the Giraffe Spirit. See the big picture. All right. Second deck, I'm just going to go through these because we don't really have a whole lot of time here. Second deck is a new deck called Unlocking the Secret Garden Oracle, written by Angie Solins, and the artwork is by Jenna Della Grottaglia. I hope I pronounced that right, okay? And that's the box. Beautiful deck. Absolutely love this. This is actually the back of the cards. I know. Gorgeous. All right. And it's also got that gold leafing on the side too, so love it. All right. First card from the bottom of the deck is the number 35 card, a 3/5 card, Prepare. Second card from the top of the deck, the number 44 card, that's the 4/4 card, Freedom. And second card, the third card, it's the last card, also from the top of the deck, the number 10 card, that's the 1/0 card, Keeper of Love. All right, I'm going to read these to you real quick, okay? Hopefully I'll have time. The number 35 card, here we go. The Prepare card. It's time to lay the groundwork. Whatever it is you're facing, preparedness is the key to success. It's time to fortify your path by preparing the way. Look to your infrastructure. Check your details. Honor your commitments by doing good research. No one can predict when success will visit, but we can certainly prepare the way by building a solid foundation. Just like the squirrel spends most of his time preparing for the lean months, you too can gather your resources so that your projects, relationships, and goals are fortified with thoughtfulness. Don't let yourself skip details, or you may find yourself missing something essential once the momentum begins. Okay? And the number 44 card, that's this one. Freedom. Ditch the thought, what's wrong with me? Nothing is wrong with you. Switch that question to, what happened to me? We can't always prevent the thoughts that lead to anxiety, but we can stop ourselves from making our situation worse. Any unsupportive, unloving reaction you have towards yourself in times of stress is a direct result of trauma. Those compulsive thoughts of self-wrongness are like plucking all the feathers off the winged being of your psyche. It prevents flight. Don't do this to yourself. Your soaring nature deserves to fly. When you focus on what's wrong with a sense of fear, lack, or incapability, you fall to the ground. Think of all the situations where you succeeded or surprised yourself. That same energy is available to you now, if you'll let go of the heavy thoughts weighing down your wings. Okay? And then the Keeper of Love. This one is definitely a recurring theme with the rest of the reading. So that's one of the reasons why I'm reading it. The Keeper of Love knows that you deserve the love you keep trying to give everyone else. All relationships are an extension of the one we nourish or not between our soul and our physicality. Do you need tending right now? Do you need tending right now? Are there issues in your love relationships? Do you currently feel nurtured, valued, and protected in your family of choice? Evaluating your love needs from the root of the issue, the love between you and you, is the key to unlocking what's before you. You teach people how to treat you by how you treat yourself. What do you need right now? Admit it to your very own self, and then look for ways you can show up to your own needs with love, nurture, and inclusion. Become an embodiment of the keeper of love and lavish your life with tenderness. You deserve nothing less. Okay? All right. The next deck, is this one I just bought recently. Ask Your Guides Oracle Cards by Sonia Choquette. Okay? Hope I'm pronouncing that name correctly. I know sometimes you just don't know. All right, first card pull from the bottom of the deck is the number 4 card, support from your guardian angel. Okay, so you definitely have some support around you right now if you're dealing with some sorts of anxieties and so forth. And this is the card which relates back to this one, the number 47 card. That's the 4-7 card, self-love from your nature spirits. All right. And the number 30 card, that's a 3-0 card, also from the top of the deck, survival, the healer's guide, from your healer's guides. Okay. Yes, I'm going to read these ones as well. I think the number 4 card, the support, I think that's pretty self-explanatory. But the number 47 card kind of helped to expand on the other message coming through. Self-reflection, personal awareness, self-interest, self-esteem. You're being called to align with your true nature and consciously create a life that reflects, soothes, and supports your unique soul. This is the foundation of self-love. Do not settle into a rut or routine that numbs your soul. To love yourself is to choose what brings you joy, stimulates your creativity, and stretches your imagination. Reflect on what makes you feel, body and soul, more at ease, alive, nourished, present, and relaxed, and build a life on these conditions. Do not feel guilt or allow anyone to talk you out of caring for your soul. Recognize what creates stress and anxiety and decreases your ability to feel good in life, and avoid these conditions as much as possible. And it does go on. Okay. Basically, in the end, it says, your loving nature spirits encourage you to build your life around your true nature. This is the foundation of self-love. Their message to you, know thyself, support your true nature with loving conditions, and reject anything that doesn't. So follow your heart, which is going to be coming up here in a second. And the survival card, I know that one kind of threw me for a minute, but then once I read it, basically it's letting you know the danger has passed. So all that anxiety and so forth, that, maybe you've been going through a rough patch or what have you, or basically letting you know that you've got some support. You do have support around you. Focus on self-love. And with the survival card, they're letting you know that the danger has passed. You are safe. It is time to learn from your experience and to heal. Okay? All right. Another deck that is brand new, the Pastoral Tarot by Lynn. I'm not too sure how to pronounce her name. Arojo. And it's illustrated by Lisa Hunt. Basically, this is the deck. Okay? All right. Okay. This one has an interesting spread. And I'm going to read it to you, so in that way you've got it. It's called the Stepping Stones spread. The first card is where you are right now. The second card is identify a pivotal situation in your past, positive or negative, that influenced where you are today. And the third card, identify what steps you took or changes you went through to get here. Fourth card, where do you want to be in the future? And the fifth card, what steps do you need to get there? Okay, so first up, where we are right now, is the Page of Pentacles. Beautiful artwork. Okay, a lot of things we have learned and so forth, and things that we have learned, we're going to now put into practice. Okay, where we were in the past, 8 of Swords, feeling trapped. Not realizing that there are ways out. But all of our anxieties was just kind of making us feel like we were constantly trapped. And the steps that we took to get there is the number 21 card, the World. All right. And the thing that I like about this card, see how she just seems like she's free. Okay. Just like with this freedom card and everything. And how Okay, that's how she took steps that she took to get there. I'll go ahead and read that one to you real quick. There it is. When the world card appears in your reading, allow yourself to look around and take in all the glorious signs of having truly arrived. Ta-da! Page of Pentacles, okay? Your efforts and achievements have brought you a life of abundant blessings. Savor the well-deserved rewards. You've not only fulfilled so many of your aspirations, but you managed to do so while living a dynamic, fully engaged life. You use your talents and creative energy in ways that benefit many others in your family and your community and beyond. The world is a better place because of your contributions. You've learned the secret to true happiness. Enjoy every moment of it. And when they're talking about abundance, they're not just necessarily talking about, oh, I have all this money, big house, all the material stuff. They're talking about the inner work that you have done. Okay? All right. And the fourth position, where do you want to be in your future? This one really threw me for a minute. This is the Nine of Swords. Yeah, that is until I pull the next card. How do you, what steps do you need to take to get you there? The Hermit, the number 9 card, okay? The Hermit card, any deck, it refers to the same thing, going inward, okay? And then when I had read her interpretation, I'm like, I keep passing the swords here. Yeah, I'm passing swords. Here, have a sword. All right. Okay. Where we want to be in the future, that I don't want to be all anxious and so forth, but once I read it, made a lot of sense. From time to time, we all experience those moments of inexplicable misery and overwhelming anxiety. The small problems that seemed manageable during the daylight hours loom large, creating a dark night of the soul. Though you may not be able to vanquish worry and oppressive thinking, this card urges you to try to keep things in perspective. Accept that you cannot solve all the problems of the world right now, so just take comfort in familiar things. Remember that the darkness will pass and the light of dawn will emerge, bringing with it clarity and insight. Dark night of the soul, going inward, doing that inner work. Okay? Looking at those triggers. All right? And the thing I like about this one, inside the box, it says homespun wisdom and farm to table insights. I love that. Okay, the next deck you should be quite familiar with is the Herb Crafter's Tarot. This is by Joanna Powell Colbert and written by Letitia Guthrie. We've done this one several times. I'm going to relay this back out because the cards were covering them up. And these were the cards that, these 3 cards popped out while I was shuffling. The first one was the Madre of Water. This is basically the Queen of Cups. And then the Two of Air, which is the Two of Swords. And then the Strength card. All right. And I'm just going to quickly read the Madre of Water, so that way you understand how this is all fitting in. Just basically a few tidbits. Let the Mother of Water soothe your soul, release anxiety by nourishing body and spirit, open your heart, and let your intuition flow. So basically, follow your heart. The Madre of Water is a master of self-care. That first line in the main paragraph of the description, to me, says it all. All right? Okay. In the East position, this is a Wheel of the Year reading. In the East position, which is the New Beginning, 4 of Air, which is the 4 of Swords, Lavender, all about relaxing, new beginning of relaxation. All right. And the South position, which is all about our passion, the Curandera of Water, which is basically the King of Cups. I'm going to read that one here to you real quick. Don't live in the shallows, live in the depths, basically following your passions, taking those leaps of faith, strengthen your bones in the ocean's ebb and flow, rock gently on the water, heed the siren's song. The Curandera of Water flows through life with ease, She neither hides her feelings nor lets them overtake her. She understands emotions have cycles too, and she easily navigates their changes. She remembers that our first home was the sea, and to the sea we shall return. She makes times for her daily rituals that bring deep healing. She washes away inner turmoil as she cleanses and bathes. She knows seaweed nourishes her body, and she enjoys snacking on the salty treat. People are drawn to her open heart and comforting embrace. Her counsel brings a sense of calm and well-being. And then next we have in the West position, which is all about our emotions, the Iha of water. And this is chamomile. Again, it's all about that relaxation. Going back to our childhood, remembering how kind of easy things were and so forth, okay? And taking comfort in that, and remembering feeling at ease and so forth. Let me just real quick. Return refreshed to a beginner's heart, tender heart, big dreams, calm your spirit when emotions are running awry. Okay? All right. Next is the North position. What's going to help ground us? 9 of Fire, Wild Cherry. Basically, the description in the book is all about finding calm throughout all of the chaos. All right. And in the middle, the 3 of Air, which is the 3 of Swords, Echinacea. Echinacea is a healing herb. This whole thing, all about the self-care, resting, relaxing, doing our inner work, finding that self-care. Okay. All right. The last deck is the Lightworker Oracle. Yay! I know. First card that was pulled, actually this one jumped out during the shuffle. The number 15 card, the 1-5, grounding. Definitely take some time, do your self-care and so forth, and get yourself grounded. First card pulled on the deck, number 14 card, 1-4 card, the Soul Child. Let me read that one to you real quick. Rebirth is upon you, beautiful child of the universe. You have prepared for new life and is starting right now. The divine moment of rebirth, which occurs after a period of struggle of intense inner work and physical transformation, has arrived. Enjoy getting to know this new life. It is a new day, a new beginning, a new you. Like an adventure enjoying the discovery of a brand new world, take your time to explore the increase of your light, power, and love. Beautiful, I know. Next card from top of the deck, the number 5 card, Karmic Clearing. All about that cleansing work. Going inward and resting, relaxing, finding your true self and living your true self. Okay? And the last card, the number 28 card, which actually goes right back to this card, the support card, the number 28 card, Master Hilarion and Archangel Raphael. Okay? Yes, I'm doing a lot of reading today. Part of your divine purpose is to develop the power of your mind and use it for healing purposes. If you change your mind, you can change your world. Guidance and healing inspiration can come to you daily, helping improve your own life and the lives of others. Healing and opening the mind to new realities and possibilities are the gifts of Ascended Master Hilarion and Archangel Raphael. Beautiful. All right, and the last one, I've never done this before. This is a book that I had gotten from someone I used to know a long time ago. It was actually a birthday present. I wasn't too sure about it and everything. I've used it for the last several years, but it's only, I hate to say, but it's only been recent that I've come to realize that, yeah, this is actually a little bit more powerful than I thought. The messages that come out from this are very, very, actually a lot more powerful. It's called the Oracle. It was supposed to be something that used to be in existence a long time ago or whatever. There's a whole a story about it. You can Google it. It's basically been translated by Dr. Marcus Mandrake. Okay, illustrations by Simon Laveau. And basically what you do is you just turn it over and everything, and then you take this knife and jab it in there to see what sort of message that comes out. And each each side, you know, it's like you have one side that is upside down, the other side is right side up. The side that's right side up is the one that's for you. And this one that came out is be prepared for the unexpected. So not surprising, especially since we have Jupiter going into Gemini starting tomorrow, and Jupiter takes a full year for it to go through one astrological sign. Okay, so it takes a whole 12 years to go through all the signs, but of course a whole year to go through one. So we're going to be in Gemini for the next year, and from what everybody's been saying out there, it's supposed to be really, really good energy. So, okay. So yeah, definitely, you know, I know with myself, as you all know, I've been going through a lot with things with, you know, with my health and so forth, and it has taken its toll, especially on me spiritually and everything. I know, and I will admit, if it wasn't for my spirituality, my beliefs and so forth, especially with it, something that I went through when I had the stress test, I don't know if I don't know how I would have made it. Because I've had absolutely no support system out here in, you know, the 3D and so forth. Yeah, I've had people say care about me or whatever, but where they went, I have absolutely no idea. So yeah, and if it wasn't for my support system, you know, that I have with my guardian angels and so forth, okay, I don't know, and with my strength that I have in within myself, if it wasn't for me doing the inner work and everything, and really starting to tap into my intuition, starting to believe, okay, starting to trust in what it is that I have been feeling all these years and so forth, and know that I'm not a crazy lady. This is actually this is actually true. This is uh, basically the magic is real, okay, and that I should start trusting it. I don't know how I would have made it. It has been a very rough road, especially over the last couple of years. So yeah, I'll admit there have been mistakes, of course, made through along the way and everything, but I have learned, and I have learned that to trust in myself, to trust in signs, trust in, you know, things that I'm seeing, trust in things that I'm feeling, and most importantly, learning how to trust in myself, finding that strength within myself. Okay, so, and to learn how to rest and relax, and also trust in the magic. All right, hope that helps somebody. All right, I will talk at you all another time. Love you.